Hey there, Taurus. This is going to be your September 2023 general reading, and this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. If you are a cross watcher, I appreciate you being here as well. If you feel like it resonates with you, like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't feel like it resonates with you, possibly check your other signs as well as maybe checking back a little bit later in the month to see if things are relevant to you, okay? I do my reading standing up. So if you hear my voice trailing off, I'm just grabbing cards behind me because I'm in a small area. I'm going to go ahead and warn you about the locust and that will, the cicadas that are normally pretty loud. Trucks going up and down our road. I live on a farm as well. I heard a crop duster earlier, so who knows? All right. So all that being said, I also there is profanity on this channel, so if there are little ears around or that directly offends you, this is not going to be the channel for you. So, all right, let's jump right into it. This is September 2023 for Taurus. Right now, for some reason, I was pulled to go towards weightless, positive meditation for you, okay? I feel like there's something in your body that is hurting right now. I'm playing alpha waves in the background, okay? It's going to heal your body. I feel like you guys are under a lot of stress, and it's directly, for some reason, affecting your intestinal area, your stomach area. You guys have been having issues with that here lately. Know that this is a very small channel. I just rebooted it, so comment below. I'm going to read every single one of them and respond to you guys, okay? So we're going to first use the Rebel deck. And see what the theme of the month. Okay, Taurus, all I want to do is be lazy. Blank is what I need in my life. Also, because at the bottom of the deck there was one that said, I feel misunderstood. You guys maybe are having some sort of communication issues with someone right now that you feel like will never get you, never understand you. And your answers. Oh, shit. Okay. All I want to do is be lazy. Screaming fuck at the top of my lungs is what I need in my life. Okay? Everybody has those moments. I used to do that shit like every single day leaving work. I would sit in my car and either cry or scream. I hated my job. Not letting the excuses win. I feel like we've been putting off being productive, getting something done. You want to be lazy. I feel like you're a mother, a father. You are the breadwinner. I'm getting King of Pentacles energy here. You are Taurus. You are the grounded of the zodiac. Okay. You are Earth energy. You were placed on this earth at your time of birth in order to be some sort of a provider, be the strong mother, be the strong father, be the head of household, per se. So, Taurus. Yep. Let's look what's going on with our Taurus in the month of September. That is way too many cards, kid. We're not doing that. Alchemy. Temperance. At the bottom, we have the Knight of Cups, but it is in reverse. Could be a love situation that's going on there. Alchemy also deals with water. You guys could be bartenders. You guys could have a drinking problem. You could be all about consumption as well. With alchemy, that is the number 14, and the number 14 broken down, that is the number 5, and there is some sort of conflict going on with you in the month of September, something that needs to change, some sort of instability in your life, okay? Alchemy, that's a major arcana card, and major arcana cards in tarot mean this is something that is a massive step, a massive milestone in your life. It's a moment that had to happen, okay? Minor arcana, that deals with the day-to-day activities, okay? But with the major arcana, with this alchemy, it's like, hey girl, we warned you about this. You knew it was coming. It's like, you knew your electric bill is due on the 5th of every month, and just because your bill didn't get, get to you until the day before, that shit is still getting cut off on the 6th because you didn't pay it. All right. So with that being said, with this major arcana card in the upright, this is Sagittarius energy flowing through. Okay, Taurus. There's some sort of divine intervention coming. All right. A change is needing to be made right now. Okay. This normally alchemy is in relevance to like the calm after the storm. Okay. Something could possibly, there's a Taurus out there that feels like everything around them is collapsing. That something massive could be happening. You could have lost your job. You could have lost your home. You could have, your car could have broken down. All of this shit was supposed to happen. Okay. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you is what you need to realize. The universe needs you to practice some sort of balance. Like I said, normally, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's an angel and she has one foot firmly on the ground and then the other in the water, and she has 2 cups and she's pretty much acting as a bartender, and she's like, okay, so what are we doing today? All right, we're going to flip these cups back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's up to you to choose what your next step is, how you're going to start your day. Are you going to end your day on a positive note, or are you going to end it negatively? Are you going to end your day in a tub of ice cream? Are you going to end your day with half a bottle of vodka? You know how it's going to make you feel tomorrow. So why are you choosing to continue on this path, Taurus? So I feel like you have a lot of stress right now, but you need to practice some sort of patience. You guys could also be in recovery from something that has happened to you, okay? But like I said, I could be speaking to an artist, a chef, a bartender, okay? That's also very relevant. Or you could be affiliated with a Sagittarius who works in that field, okay? Or it could be a Sagittarius that is pushing you to have this bad behavior in your life. You know, it almost gives me a feeling of you're trying to watch your, let's say, high blood pressure. You've had high blood pressure here lately. And you know that eating a ton of salt would be very, very bad for you. But let's say you, like you are the head of household is what this feels like. So you come home from work and your partner is there and your partner has just made the most highest sodium based meal possible. And you're like, dude, I told you. I told you, Sagittarius, that I couldn't eat stuff like this anymore. And then Sagittarius looks at you and is like, I don't have high blood pressure. How is this my problem? Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, is that there is someone around you that is kind of forcing your hand in a way, but you have good authority to be like, well, you know what? I'm going to go make myself a salad. Or this Sagittarius could be stressing you out. And you're like, you know, I don't have to respond to your text all day, Sagittarius. Or you could very much have Sagittarius very heavy in your chart, and you yourself could be causing this. So we have the 5 of Swords. Definitely is a situation that is hurting your head, Taurus, okay? 5's all about some sort of conflict, some sort of change, some sort of instability. We said it here with alchemy. We're saying it again. Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is air energy. It's masculine energy. It relates to like knowledge and action and power and change. Okay. I feel like someone is constantly squawking in your ear and it's just pissing you off. Okay. Because the 5 of Swords is normally about arguments or disputes. Okay. Someone bullying you, someone trying to intimidate you, someone that's very hostile around you, that is causing you, I feel like, to go home and make a fucking tall boy and to pour you a nice vodka and cranberry at the end of the night, and to drink yourself into oblivion so you can sleep and go right back either to that relationship or that job. Okay, so something is going on. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, but it's in reverse, okay? This is a symbolism of the Moon card, and the Moon is normally there to not shine a light on something, but to give you kind of a heads up. It's all about fear and anxiety. There could be a Taurus out there that's actually dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder as well, feeling like you can't trust anyone. But with this High Priestess, I feel like somebody around you has hidden motives. I feel like you are having a really hard time listening to your own intuition. You can't be afraid to ask questions, okay? You have to be more authentic to your inner self, to your individual values, okay? I do feel like in regards to your romance department, okay, I feel like you've been avoiding taking some sort of action or saying what you really truly feel, okay? I feel like you feel very alone, especially in your work field. You kind of are hiding off into a corner. You're not speaking to your coworkers. You're feeling very alone, okay? And that's in order to avoid being rejected in some manner, okay? Also, in regards to your finances, I feel like you guys aren't getting all the facts in regards to some sort of financial issue you guys could be having. So, that's a lot. So with alchemy, okay? Slow and steady. If you are going to make some sort of massive change in your life, slow and steady is going to win the race for you, okay? If you want to give up smoking cigarettes, don't this is not my health advice, but having an addictive personality in that manner, don't give up tomorrow, because you're going to end up going through the shit. Taper off a little bit. Take it down to, if you smoke a pack a day, do half a pack tomorrow, do half of that the next day. And by the end of the week, you're down to that one cigarette, and then you can finally let that shit go, is what it's telling me. All right. So also with that 5 of Swords, I feel like you guys have also been arguing a lot with someone in regards to money. You could possibly be living paycheck to paycheck, trying to figure out how to make ends meet, and it's causing you, and rather than saving, you're saving your money, you're going to buy that pack of cigarettes, you're going to get that bottle of vodka, and you are sitting in your car and you are screaming and you are crying and you are internally just done. So let's pull some more clarifiers here. This shit is directly affecting your guts. Is what it feels like. Ugh. All right, so we have the Warrior. The Warrior is the number 10. And this almost feels like your energy, Taurus, okay? I know this isn't a bull, but 10s are symbolic of an end of a cycle, some sort of completion, some sort of renewal. I do feel like you've been very alone, Taurus, okay? You feel like you've had to do this all by yourself. You are fighting the good fight and you're having to do it alone. Okay, this could also be in regards to a relationship, especially with the vow being there. You made some sort of promise, okay? Till death do us part is what it feels like to me. But you're like, somewhere in your head, you're like, bitch, fuck you. I don't want, you are giving me a headache. I can't do this until death is what it's screaming out to me. So let's look at chakra. What chakra do we need to pay attention to with our Taurus? What do we need to pay attention to? Okay. I feel like something has been weighing on you for quite some time. This is the heart chakra. Forgiveness. Again, the number 19, that breaks down to the number 10, because in tarot, it works in cycles of 10. And you break your double digits down and reduce it to a single number. And that number 19 is a representation of the number 10 and end of cycle. Or it could also be you attempting to manifest some sort of a new beginning. I think you either need to forgive yourself for something that you have done, Taurus, or forgive somebody else in order to finally give you some sort of peace in your life. In the major arcana, the number 19 represents the sign of Leo, okay, the sun. All you want is happiness, okay? Your inner child, Taurus, needs to come out and play. I think you have forgotten how to have fun. I feel like that struggle, the struggle bus over here has really pulled you down. It's time to get your ego in check. You need to talk yourself up, okay? Just know, especially with the number 19, the sun is shining. It's not all doom and gloom, okay? So what's our message here for Taurus in regards to this forgiveness? You need to do some inner work. It says here, God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts towards the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. And that is a beautiful representation of like inner strength, especially, and that's another sign of Leo as well. The number 8 in the major arcana, and the number 8s are reflective of needing to take some sort of action. Okay, so we definitely need to either forgive ourselves or forgive someone else currently. Read self-help books. Go see a therapist. Go talk to somebody about it. You are putting your energy into the wrong thing. See? Not letting the excuses win. You are putting your energy, Taurus, into the wrong thing. All right. We could have some psychics amongst us here in the Taurus community. Maybe you have very vivid dreams. You could be experiencing a lot of deja vu. It's giving me very much that high priestess energy. It is looking into the depths. You guys, like I said, could be having very vivid dreams. I would suggest you guys get some sort of a dream journal and start writing your dreams down. Also, I'm doing this reading right the day after Mercury retrograde began. Check your vehicle. Something is telling me that check engine light's been on for a minute. You need, instead of getting stuck on the side of the road, I feel like, Taurus, we need to get your vehicle checked. So what else is going on with our Tauruses? Your intuition feels like it's in an all-time high right now. All right, haunted. The number 21, broken down, that's the number 3, needing to work as some sort of a team. Haunted here, the breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of haunting within bone. So what did you do, Taurus? Oh, shit. Someone could, also Taurus, look into like an anti-hex. So I invest in some black candles. If you know what I'm talking about, I feel like somebody's cursing you, Taurus. Somebody's they may not be a witch, they may not be a banshee, but they're putting their bad juju on you. And I'm saying this in Taurus, and you're thinking of it, and you know exactly who's doing it. Promise you. So I'm gonna read from the book on this one. Somebody is cursing you, Taurus. Who is it? Or someone previously from your previous life could have put some bad juju on you before your relationship ended. Whew, that got me. Okay, so the book says the definition of poltergeist is an unknown spirit that causes disturbances such as loud noise or moving furniture. In fact, the word poltergeist is German and it means noisy spirit. Okay? So I feel like whoever is haunting you, whoever from a previous life is still attaching itself to you like some sort of a parasite, okay? I feel like they're in some sort of pain, or they've been through some sort of trauma, okay? We are pulling this card. It says, because there is something that you must atone for. You did something. Forgiveness. You did something. You've locked something away. You've been choosing to ignore it rather than own up to your mistake. All right, Taurus, that's it. That's the answer. This can be something you have done to someone else, but also something you feel you've done to yourself. Perhaps a choice you'd like to forget, and even a trauma that you've never dealt with. It could be childhood as well, childhood trauma that you're dealing with. Whatever the situation, know that your hauntings will continue until you are ready to face the monster your pain has created. This is especially true if you have pulled the Greet the Darkness or the Ghost, which we have not. We're not going to pull any more there. All right, so you need to forgive yourself for something that you have done. So let's look at what has happened in Taurus's past life that's spilling over into their present. Now, this could be childhood issues, or it could be who you were previously if you believe in reincarnation. Taurus. Ooh, what is haunting them? What are they carrying over? Ooh, I want to know. Lessons and blessings. Oh, live and learn. Trials and tribulations. Oh, wow. It's like with the psychic abilities, it's almost telling me a story of kind of feeling stuck in the middle and knowing exactly what you need to do, what you need to say in order to take yourself out of this. Hecate, I believe. Change is important. Release the past. Oh my God. And it's beside lessons and blessings. You've got to release the past, whatever it is that continues to have its teeth in you. You got to be able to let it go because it's weighing you down. It's giving you that Five of Swords. You've got to let this go. Whatever it is, you've got to let it go. Yes, you made some sort of a mistake. Oh, you made some sort of a mistake and you have yet to be able to forgive yourself for it. A change is coming. Transgression, flaws, contradictions, mistake. Oh my God. Oh, I know this is a unicorn, but still, the warrior, the vow. Taurus, did y'all cheat? For some reason, this feels like you cheated in a relationship. You may have cheated on someone from your past, and it continues. You could have cheated on a Sagittarius, and you're kicking yourself. But look at this. You're kicking yourself for what you've done. You're like, I'm hearing, when are you gonna allow me to just be? When are you gonna let this go? When are you gonna stop holding this over my head? I need to be able to forgive myself, but I can't forgive myself if you continue to remind me of what I've done. I said that I was sorry. I said I was freaking sorry. But somebody keeps holding it over your head. And it's going to forever haunt you so much that it's haunting your dreams, I feel, for you, Taurus. All right, the Great Mother. Surrender to the mystery and fall into her arms. So whoever it is, whatever it is that you believe in, whether it just be the love of your own mother, whatever you believe in, your God, you need to take solace in it. You need to, atone for whatever it is that you did, and you've got to be able to let this go because it is eating you. All right, so our last card, I can't pronounce that. I'm not going to try. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Powerful message. All right, my dear Taurus, whoever's going through it, big hug to you right now. Just kind of just gives me the feeling that, like, my husband made a big mistake in his past with his previous relationship. And this is like me telling him all the time, you aren't a bad father, you are a bad husband, and you need to understand the difference between that. And I feel like this is saying, I am a bad partner, but I'm a good person, is what it feels like. So whatever you need to do in order to atone, get started. If not, this is going to stick with you forever, okay? All right, so if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, comment below. I read them all. If not, I'll see you next time.